Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. Today is December 11th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. It is Baby Thursday or Baby Friday. Okay. Again, we're almost at the end of the week. The days are going by really quickly. I don't know how you guys feel, but I know I feel like the days are going by really quickly right now. Okay. But yeah, this reading is not your typical reading that I normally do. The reason why is because it is going to be a love deck. But those of you who know me, yes, I am a Cancer. I love love. Cancers love love. But one thing I don't like is, telling what you guys think you want to hear. Okay. So I don't do a lot of love messages or, matters of the heart. But for some reason, I felt called to pull some messages of love oracle messages. And also, I believe it's called the Dream Guidance Love Message as well. I'm going to be using those two decks. And then I'm going to be using like other oracle decks just to clarify the message, just so whoever this resonates with, they get better clarity, okay, about the situation. Now, the reason why I'm also doing this is because in one of my other readings that I just did, my tarot reading, it did mention something about romance. And I did say that romance doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be romantic, like, a partnership, or this could be a friendship, right? But because romance did show up, I said, you know what? Let me switch it up a little bit. Let me add this into today's messages and see, what happens. Okay. So I'm going to get started. Okay. I'm going to be using this one first. Messages of love, oracle messages. So Spirit, when it comes to matters of the heart, what does the collective need to know for December 11th? When it comes to matters of the heart, what does the collective need to know at this time? What do they need to know, Spirit? Ooh, thank you, Spirit, already. Okay, so this card is saying different pages. It says you and this person don't share the same vision, okay? So that could be confirmation for some of you guys when it comes to being on different pages with someone else. Maybe you and someone else are on two different pages. Maybe you guys don't share the same vision, okay? Maybe that could be a sign or confirmation for some of you guys, okay? We also have here balance, okay? So one person is giving too much in this relationship, okay? So again, this could be needing more balance, or some of you guys are wanting balance in your relationships. Now, for some of you guys, this could be house, not really house placement number 2, but this could also be like angel number 222, okay? So some of you guys, when it comes to angel number 222, that could be very significant. I guess if you want to say second house, maybe, that could be about, your daily routines and values. That could be very significant. And also when it comes to communication as well, right? But having more balance could be very significant. Maybe if you guys are both on two different pages, maybe you guys are slowly coming into balance, okay? Forgiveness is very significant. So for some of you guys, forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Thank you, Spirit. Mastery. It says you've learned the spiritual lesson, okay? So yeah, when it comes to this energy, right, you guys could have been with people in your energy where, some of you guys could have been on different pages, okay, when it comes to, what you want, your desires, your needs, things of that matter, right? There could have been obstacles that were in the way. So there could have been some unhealed wounds or unhealed, aspects of both of your lives. Whoever this person is in your energy, that could be a sign as well, okay? So it's not to say you and this person are not meant to be together, whether this is like, romantic or not, right? Like if this is the beginning stages or not. But there is something about being on two different pages, meaning that even if you guys don't like the same thing, it doesn't mean that you guys cannot be together. And another reason I'm saying that is because a lot of times people think that because they're in a relationship with someone, them and that person have to do the exact same thing. No, you don't. Your person could be into divination. Your other person could be into Star Wars. Okay? Two different topics, two different things, but guess what? You guys love each other. That's all that matters, right? But people assume that because someone doesn't like something that someone does, okay, or, you know, they could still be supportive. They may not understand what it is that you do, and they can still be supportive. Okay, guys? So that could be confirmation as well. Thank you, Spirit. So it says, I am devastated to learn the truth. Okay. So for some of you guys, there could be some type of devastation to learn the truth about something. Okay. This could be the truth about maybe realizing that you and this person are on different pages. Okay, that could be also confirmation. Or the truth could be that, you know, you guys don't resonate as much as you used to be. Okay. Another thing could also be that you guys could have found out some information that's also giving you clarity. Like you could have received clarity about a situation. Okay. And it doesn't even have to be anything bad. It could just be that realization that you are on your path and they're on their path. Okay. So it says this relationship is worth fighting for. Okay. So for some of you guys, you may feel like this. This could be the other person in your energy. And no, this is not somebody that you're in no contact with. I'm not talking about someone, and this is a trigger warning. I'm not talking about someone who abused or, you know, verbally, physically. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about a misunderstanding, meaning you and this person either went separate ways, or you both had, you know, a misunderstanding or disagreement, and that separated you guys. That could be confirmation. But whoever this is in this energy, they are saying that this is worth fighting for. You could be thinking that this is worth fighting for as well. Okay. So obviously take what resonates with that energy. So this one says, I know you are worth the wait. Okay. So whoever this is knows that this relationship is worth fighting for. You are worth the wait. Okay. Whoever needed to hear that. Okay. This is confirmation. So yeah, I don't know why. I just felt the need to pull messages from both these decks, but something told me to. And this one says hard to let go of you. Okay. So yeah, this person could feel like it's really hard to let go of you. Okay. For those who have released and let go, certain people that resonate with that message specifically. The sound of the horns of the sirens could be caution as well, being very cautious about this relationship and how to move forward. But at the bottom of the deck, we have, I regret how I mistreated you. So like I said, whoever this person is, they may regret how they mistreated you. Like I said, it doesn't have to be abusive or verbally. It could just be not taking you out on dates, or not buying you flowers when you ask, or just not doing simple things that I feel like it should just be automatic, right? I understand that people don't grow up in a perfect household, but we all learn, okay? We all learn from our trials and tribulations. So that's like me saying like, oh, I grew up in an abusive household. Like and this is not true. This is an example, okay? But there are people out there that go through this. You know, you could have parents where both your parents could bicker and, you know, yell and scream and curse each other out to the day they die, right? And you could be someone who witnessed that as a kid, and you grow up and you say to yourself, I don't see other people yelling and screaming and, you know, cursing each other's names out. Interesting. And you start to realize that that's not what love is about. Love is about nurturing. Love is about being caring. Love is about also having self-respect as well. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Spirit, what else do you have for the collective when it comes to matters of the heart? What does the collective need to know when it comes to matters of the heart? Thank you. So when it comes to abundance, right? There's something that you could have rejected. So money could be very significant. Maybe someone was trying to give you money, or maybe you rejected that, or there's something about an opportunity that you could have rejected. Okay, so let's see what else shows up. But even when it comes to like your happiness, right? Abundance could also mean happiness. It doesn't necessarily mean just money, right? Yeah, consciousness. Okay, so there's something about consciousness, right? Someone could feel rejected in your energy, or this could be vice versa, but you're very aware, okay? You're very connected to your consciousness. So you may see things for what it is, even though you were rejected, or this person was rejected, you know why, okay? Yeah, you're showing up as someone who's very strong, okay? And when it comes to fear, you're stepping away from fear. Okay, you're stepping into abundance and you're stepping away from fear, and that could be what the rejection is. So someone could feel rejected in your energy because of their own fear. And also their own fear could be also being rejected as well. Okay. Yeah, mystery. So there is something that is a mystery. This could be you or this person's energy. They, like I said, they could be wanting to come towards you with information, or they could be wanting to come towards you with forgiveness. But there is something about your energy, okay? They could feel like your energy is, it's very strong. Okay, especially with the strength card. Like there's a lot of passion in your energy from what I'm picking up here. Spirit, what other messages do you have for December 11th? Thank you. Balance. Yeah, so there's something about fear, balance, stepping into balance, mysteries, okay? Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have anger. So someone could have been really angry as well when it came to this situation, okay? They could have been angry, but, you know, you're cautious. Too bad. Like I said, you're being cautious. I heard the horns outside, the sirens, right? And I said, maybe you guys are being cautious. And look at the bottom of the deck. We have cautious, intuition, happiness, okay? So because you guys are, you know, in your own energy, you guys are happy, you guys are carefree, it bothers some people, which is weird. That is weird. Okay, it's because you guys are focused on your own abundance, right? You're not worried about what other people are doing. Okay, you were worried about yourself, your spiritual lessons, and how to move forward. So even if you are in a relationship, you're learning how to balance your relationships, whether this is romantic or not, and you're learning to put yourself first while still being in these relationships. Okay. So we have here relief, okay? You guys could be feeling more relieved about the situation. I don't know why, but I heard someone go, whew. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's seeing the messages in the reading and maybe you're like, whew. Okay, child. Or, you know, as confirmation, or someone could just be feeling more relieved that, you know, you're releasing and letting go, like I said, what no longer serves you and stepping into your power. Okay, growth is very significant. So even when it comes to the color purple, your crown chakra could be very significant as well. But that could be also a sign when it comes to your growth, okay? When it comes to what you guys are stepping forward into in this new energy. So Spirit, what else do you have for the collective for December 11th? Thank you. Okay, so whale song, okay? There's something about resonating at this time. Some of you guys could be feeling like you're resonating with this current message or the energy itself, or maybe you're resonating with other people in your energy who are just like you. The number 61 is very significant, okay? That equals the number 7. So that talks about spirituality, your wisdom, and your introspection. At the bottom of the deck, we have repairing the veil, forgiveness, okay? So when it comes to your trust, your heart, your soul, forgiveness is very significant. Like I said, you're forgiving yourself and another to help you move forward, okay? So that doesn't necessarily mean you need to speak to that person again. I'm not going to tell someone to do something they don't feel comfortable doing. And me personally, I wouldn't do that. If I feel like I forgave you and I've moved on and I've moved past the situation, that now I can look at you and just say whatever, meaning I don't care for you in my energy, I don't care to be around you, I just don't care anymore, then that means you guys have, you know, leveled up on a different spiritual level when it comes to your energy, balancing out your energy. So yeah, when it comes to giving people the reaction that they want, you guys are not letting that happen. And you guys know exactly what I mean by that. Sometimes people do things on purpose because they know that it will trigger you. And sometimes people do it on purpose just to do it on purpose. And some of you guys are moving into balance, right? You guys are moving into this balanced energy where that no longer serves you. Oh, we got 4 cards. Okay. So this is about your dreams as well. Reframe at the bottom of the deck as well. So when it comes to your dreams, right, resonating is very significant. You guys could be requesting something at this time. So requesting time off could be very significant. For some of you guys, even when it comes to divine timing, right? You guys could be requesting something and waiting for divine timing as well. So you're waiting for something to hatch, for something to be rebirthed, okay? That could be confirmation as well. Inspiration is very significant too when it comes to music. Some of you guys are being inspired through music or with music, by music. This could be writing your own music. This could be creating your own music. But when it comes to vibrations, you guys listen to certain sounds that raise your vibrations, okay? So hertz, frequency hertz could be very significant. Sound bowls are very significant. Fork tuning is very significant. You know, listening to old school music. So instead of listening to like the new age music, some of you guys could be listening to old music like, you know, old R&B, old hip hop, old soca, dancehall, reggae, pop, techno, you know, house music, whatever it is that's like nostalgia for you that brings some type of feeling. That could be confirmation, 1616 on the time. You guys are observing as well and going with the flow. So yeah, when it comes to partnerships and, you know, dealing with other people, relationships, you guys are going with the flow right now. Okay, you guys are going with the flow. What's meant for you is meant for you, and what's not, it will just naturally fall off. So Spirit, what are the messages for December 11th do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages for December 11th do you have for the collective? What angel numbers when it comes to matters of the heart can you give the collective? What angel number can you give the collective when it comes to matters of the heart? What do they need to know at this time? What does the collective need to know when it comes to matters of the heart, please? What do they need to know? Thank you. So we have truth, okay? Truth is very significant. Maybe you guys are figuring out the truth when it comes to a situation. Like I said, when it comes to you and this person don't share the same vision, that could be the truth. Okay, third eye chakra, that could be the truth. You guys don't share the same vision. And when it comes to your purpose, that could also be very significant. So when it comes to your purpose and truth, that could be what's bothering some of you guys when it comes to matters of the heart. Someone in your energy knows that they need to let you go in order for you to move forward in your purpose. Okay, now I guess you could say it can go both ways. I mean, this could also be a work situation where someone had to let you go because you had a higher purpose. This could be even like a financial situation too, when it comes to making deals and things of that matter, right? There could be something that could have happened when it comes to matters of the heart where you needed to be let go or released for you to step into this new abundance or new energy that you're supposed to be in. But someone in your energy is finding it really, really hard to let you go. Now, this could be someone in your current relationship, meaning your current situation, or this could be the past. You haven't maybe seen this person for maybe months, a year or so. And that could be the confirmation that some of you guys could be seeing when it comes to your energy and when it comes to other people, okay? Knowing that you have a purpose, adventure, knowing that you're supposed to step into this purpose, right? But Not everyone's going to understand your purpose, and not everyone's going to understand that for some of us who are chosen, we're only meant to meet people for a short period of time, and that's it. Okay. And I've said this to people a lot. Okay. I've said this in jobs or people that I've met where, I could meet someone and they get really comfortable and then I get the ick. Not because of them, but I get the ick because I know deep down inside, it's like I'm getting really close to this person. I'm bonding with this person, and I know I'm never going to see this person again. Some of us are aware, some of us are not, right? Some of you may realize, like, oh my gosh, I attract a lot of people. Ew, why? Okay, that's why. You're an empath. You were put on this earth to make people feel good, okay? So self-serving, self-sacrificing, it's almost giving like Pisces, water placements energy. Take what, resonates with that, but that could be confirmation too. Yeah, so meditation brings answers is very significant. Some of you guys could be meditating at this time, okay, when it comes to this energy, trying to, figure out where you want to move forward. So that could be confirmation too when it comes to meditation. And again, meditation doesn't have to be sitting on the floor and just going, hum. You literally could lay down and meditate. You can stand and meditate. There's so many ways, okay? You can even sit outside in the park and meditate, okay? It's the intention that's behind it that matters. And again, I'm not your typical like old school by the book, astrologer, tarot reader. Like that doesn't mean that I don't get my information from it, but then, true Aries fashion, because I am an Aries moon, I like to flip it and reverse it, okay? I like to switch it up and do it differently. Like, I like to do it in a way where it's like, if I do it this way, I can only imagine how other people do it. So let's make it easier, okay? So that could be confirmation when it comes to meditation, okay? Even when it comes to communicating clearly, some of you guys are communicating very clearly, or you guys have very clear communication skills, and that is very significant as well. So again, take what resonates with that. Yeah, being assertive is very significant. So some of you guys could be wanting to be more assertive, or you guys have been being assertive at this time in your energy, okay? Yeah, success. Okay, so because you guys have listened to your, your guides or listened to what you're supposed to, success at the end, right? Some of you guys could be reconsidering something. Okay, so like I said, hard to let you go. But success meaning you've learned the spiritual lesson. Okay, so that could be a sign for somebody as well. Okay. Yeah, so snowflakes are very significant, especially with the weather now. It did snow for us in Canada yesterday, so this could be confirmation for those who live in an area that's very snowy, or, you guys had a snowstorm. So take what resonates with that. Seasons changing as well. I'm also getting the infinity symbol, but not like infinity like the number 8, but like the circle, okay? So things coming around full circle, things coming back to you, basically, in this energy. So if you were let down in the past when it comes to people, places, and things, there is something about your energy where if you were the one that was like crucified in a environment or, place, whatever the case may be, spirit is showing you back that everything comes back full circle to you. Okay, intuition is very significant when it comes to coming back to full circle. Okay, this could be coming back to self. Okay, Cupid's bow, Cupid's arrow, love. What are the odds? I've never seen this in my charm reading, so what are the odds? I do a love message or, matters of the heart, and then this comes out. So Cupid is very significant when it comes to love. This could be like a new relationship, okay? A new bond, okay? New partnership. But someone could be playing Cupid's arrow at this time, okay? Like it's Valentine's Day, okay? Strawberries are very significant too, okay? So again, strawberries may resonate for some of you guys, even when it comes to eating healthy. Shooting stars may resonate as well, especially with the color black. You could be a star seed and you're being protected. I don't know why with the color black with this. I don't know why. Again, love is love, but mainly black love could be very significant. Like when it comes to being with somebody from the same culture as you. You guys may be one of those people that call your person king or queen. You know, I'm not judging. I'm just channeling what I'm channeling, but for some of you guys, even when it comes to Cupid's bow, okay, there's something about someone being a matchmaker in someone else's energy because they could see that you and this other person belong together, or spirit is also seeing that you and this person belong together. So it's almost like even spirit is playing matchmaker. Yes, every relationship has its ups and downs. No relationship is going to be perfect, but that is the whole point of your journey, is to learn that about each other. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that doesn't necessarily mean that if it doesn't work, then you chase after this person, or, you spy after them, or you stalk them. If it doesn't work, rejection is protection. That's okay. Okay. I've been rejected before, and I'm just like, well, but then again, I don't know if it's because of my placements. I'm just like, well, okay, it is what it is, right? What can you do, right? So again, that could be confirmation for some of you guys. It's okay, okay? For some of you guys, this symbol could be very significant, okay? Take what resonates with this. I don't know why, but it's not the symbol that I'm thinking about. There's a name for it, but I just forgot. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I forgot what the symbol is called, but it almost reminds me of like when you see, certain photos of like knights, okay, like knight of swords type of energy, or knight of wands, like knights. It gives this energy, but it also looks like a hat, like, like the Joker. Okay, like the fool card. It reminds me of that. Like someone likes to joke around or play games, okay? And I don't mean that like play games like waste your time. Like they're like a kid, an inner child, right? They like to joke around, poke fun at you. That's their way of, I guess, flirting. Like, oh, they'll be like, oh, you're this, or you're like, you're that. Both of you maybe do certain things like that. And that's their love language. And everyone has a different way of expressing their love. It's just how you understand that person. So this could be confirmation for some of you guys as well. Okay, almost another 30-minute video. I'm gonna chill on that, and I'm gonna stop it here. Okay, guys, so again, thank you for the love and the support that you guys have been sharing and giving to me. I appreciate that, and I will see you guys next time. All right, guys, and I hope this message resonated with someone, because again, like I said, I really don't do a lot of love readings. I try not to, because it starts to make people think that with love messages, it means that it's their ex, or it's toxic, and it's like, no, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. I mean, there's other readers you can go to who might do that, but I personally don't do that here. And especially when it comes to love readings, the reason why I stay away from that is because usually it's to tell people what they want to hear and not what they're supposed to hear. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys again for the love and the support that you guys have been giving. And I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.